And you are welcome to type in the chat once you have an answer, or you can let me know if you want a hint. All right, so you got 6. Okay. Do you mind really quickly typing a little bit to tell me what you did? All right, so let me see what you typed. 3 times 2. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna start annotating on the screen. So it says Ricky has a magic money box. Every day the box doubles the number of coins placed inside of it. He put 3 pennies in on Monday. Then he looked in the box on Friday. They want to know how many pennies did he see on Friday. So that's 5 days later. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So how many coins would be in the box on Friday? So try it one more time because I think you were doing it for Tuesday. 30, okay. So if we had, I'm gonna write some notes too because I actually don't have the answer key right next to me, so I'm gonna do it really quickly with you. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Starts out with 3 and it doubles each day. So if it doubles, it'll be 6. If 6 doubles, it'll be 12. If 12 doubles, it'll be 24. And if 24 doubles, it'll be 48. 3, 6, 12, 24, 48. So each day it doubles and the new number doubles. All right. Any questions on that, Aiden? Or are you ready to move on? You got it now. Perfect. All right. We got a couple more word problems like this. So here's the next one. All right, let's see what you got. It's at 77. Okay. So we have a number machine changes the value of the numbers placed inside of it. My number will add 15 and then subtract 6. If I put in 68, what number will come out of the machine? So you have to do 68 plus 15 minus 6. 68 plus 15 would be 78. 83. And then 83 minus 6 would be 77. That's exactly what you said. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I will move on to the next one. Okay. This is another number machine. It's slightly different. Actually, it's the same machine, but they're asking you a slightly different question. All right. You got 26. Okay. So here they're saying I put another number into my machine. Again, the machine added 15 and subtracted 6. The number 35 came out. What number did I put in? So we've got to work backwards. We've got to do 35. And instead of subtracting 6, we'll add 6, which will give us 41. And then instead of adding 15, we subtract 15. Because it's 31, 30, 26. And I think that's exactly what you said. Awesome, perfect. Okay. Right. And these type of questions are helping you with your 7th grade skill of expression, solving expressions for unknown values. They just don't have the expression or the equation written out for you. All right, let's see what you got. 35, perfect. Okay. So here's another one. And then I think you probably had enough of this. We'll do something different. All right, let's see what you got. 12. Because if you take away 3, that's 24. And then divide that by 2, that's 12. Perfect. Okay. So let's do just a couple more math problems because you went through them so quickly. So we'll do about 1 or 2 more word problems, and then we'll read a few passages, and then you will be done for today. Let's try a challenge problem. Maybe we'll just do one. We've done all those. Let's go to show all. Challenge. I apologize for the delay with my screen. I don't know what's wrong with my internet today. Let me try. Gotta give it a minute to load. All right, let's try this one. All right. 3/8, perfect. Right. Perfect. This will be the last math problem, and we'll do a little bit of reading. Okay. 4 12s, 8 12s. Perfect, perfect. Awesome. So now we'll do a little bit of language arts, and then you'll be free to go for the weekend. Give me 1 second for everything to load. I'm going to see if I can open up one other website while that's loading. Okay, let's try this one real quick, and then this will be the last thing we do today. Okay, so this one, it's going to have us compare 2 poems, and then we'll have some questions at the end that we have to talk about. Okay, and this will be the last thing we do today. So you're welcome to take time to read both poems, and then once you've read both poems, you can just type in the chat, and then we can talk about the questions together. All right, so you've read both. So let's look at some, we can skip the first question. Let's look at the second question. So which of these literary devices do both poets use? Repetition, simile, personification, and rhyme. And I'm gonna see if I can copy this question and paste it up top where we can look at it at the same time. Give me 1 second. Text. It won't let me paste it. I'll try and zoom out. That'll probably be too small. It was repetition, simile, personification, and rhyme. Repetition, simile, personification, and rhyme. So if you want, you can type in the chat what of these tools or literary devices each poem used. And if you need me to clarify what any of those literary devices mean, I'm happy to do so. You can just ask. See, type something. Personification. So personification is when you give human traits, that's where the person part comes from, to inanimate objects that are not alive. So an object could be a ball, an animal, the weather. If you give a human trait like anger, sense of humor, fear, to that inanimate object, that's personifying it. So I could say, the wind shook the glass windows in anger. Wind doesn't really have emotions, but humans do have anger. So that's personification. All right. The answer is personification. Okay, yes, both poems do have personification. Here, right here, that's an example of personification. Fingers, that's an example of personification. Over here, asking if the wind is young or old. Perfect, perfect. All right. Do you see any examples of end rhyme in either poem? Let's see. The second poem, yep, yep. And then simile, let's see. Anyone, do you see an example of simile in either poem? No, okay. So I think there's one example. I think it's in the second poem in the first stanza. Reread that first stanza or paragraph one more time and see if you see an example. Yep, perfect, perfect. Awesome, good job. Let's see. All right, the last question we'll do is, how is the speaker's attitude toward the wind in January different than the speaker's attitude toward the wind in the wind? So if you were going to compare William Williams' attitude to Robert Louis Stevenson's attitude, what would you say? All right, let's see what you said. I think William's attitude towards the wind is negative and Robert's attitude towards the wind is positive. Yep. Robert seems a bit more curious, definitely a bit more positive. Awesome, awesome. Okay, let me stop sharing for just a moment. Let me see if IXL is up again. Language arts. We'll do a few questions if it'll come up. Okay, we'll do one main idea and then you will be free to go for the weekend. And I'm sorry again for it taking so long to load. I'm not sure what's wrong today. Okay, so this will be, I think we may have read this one last time. Does this look familiar, Aiden? Yep, it looks familiar. I think if we pick that one, let's try a different one. Okay, I don't think we've read this one before. Okay, okay, good. This will be the last one. B. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that is all that I have for you today, Aiden. Great job. I'm glad you could make it. Thank you for being patient. And if you don't have any questions, you are free to go, and I hope to work with you next Sunday. You can close your laptop or just exit out. All right, bye.